We just arrived at Auschwitz. I want to use the word excited, but excited isn't the right word. The next few hours are finding the reality of the millions that were killed. I'm expecting to feel quite sad, quite mortified about the human race. Knowledge is everything. The more we know about anything, the better we can respect our neighbours.
And I see him many times, a young boy or girl walking to the gas chambers, walking out crying, and they will not forget this.
They knew that Jews were humiliated, but at that time in 1941, 1942, they had no idea that it will all lead to the places like this, to the death camps and to the gas chambers and to the crematoriums.
There were so many things that you've seen that you couldn't kind of, in today's society, unimaginable.
The impact that really hit me was actually going through some of the barracks, and there's just sort of corridor after corridor of shoes. And obviously a shoe has a sole. But think of the soles that were in those shoes, and they were handed out 3 or 4 times. And that sort of sums up in some ways the trauma and hostility went on here.
But there were Jews, and then there were Slavs. There were people who were living here at the area of Poland, Russia, Ukraine, Belarus, and so on. And they were just next in the line to be sent to the gas chambers.
You could see all the hanging posts and the wall where people were killed, and literally on the other side of that wall was just normal people, so hit home really.
Seeing all the photos and stuff of what people had to endure and go through, it's certainly been an education for me anyway.
God bless you. Thank you.
You see all these people, you know that 75 years ago was only killers here. This is also a story of hope, to be optimistic, to be happy, and to look for the future.
We've been able to meet survivors, people who have walked away from awful crimes that went on. Knowledge is everything. We need to educate players, spectators, and the world's population.
I've learned a lot from today. I know a bit of background on it, but yeah, there's a lot more detail.
I'll certainly be talking about it with my children, and obviously the boys will be spreading it with the lads in the dressing room, and it does make you realise how fortunate you are.
Everybody need to know that you have freedom of choice. You cannot control about things that happen, but you control about your action. Because only love can beat evil.
When you see these people coming past us, streaming past, one after the other, many, many, many-fold more lost their lives. It's been a special day. Special day in a very odd way, but I'm really pleased to have been here.